You've heard about gunfighting good guys like Wild Bill Hickok and White Earth.
But we'll tell you a name that strikes even greater fear into hearts of bad men everywhere.
Lightning Larry! Larry rode into our little town of Brimstone and walked into the Cottonmouth Saloon. He strode up to the bar and smiled straight at the bartender.
Lemonade, please.
Every head in the place turned to look. Now, standing next to Larry at the bar was Crooked Kurt.
Kurt was one of the band of wrestlers that have been terrorizing our town, led by a ferocious outlaw named Evil Eye McNeil.
Kurt was wearing the usual outlaw scowl. Larry turned to him and smiled.
Mighty big frown that you got there, mister.
What's it to you?
Well, maybe I can help remove it.
I'd like to see you try.
The rest of us got out of the way real fast.
The bartender ducked behind the bar.
Larry and Kurt moved about 10 paces from each other, hands at the ready. Larry was still smiling.
Kurt moved first, but he had just cleared its gun from its holster before Larry aimed and fired.
Zing!
There was no bang, no bullet, just a little bolt of light that hit Kurt right in the heart.
Kurt just stood there, his eyes wide with surprise. Then he dropped his gun and a huge grin spread over his face. He rushed up to Larry and clumped his hand.
Mighty glad to know you, stranger. Drinks are on me. Lemonade for everyone.
Yeah!
When Evil Eye McNeil and his outlaw gang heard that Crooked Kurt had gone straight, they shut it right down in their boots.
Most any outlaw would rather die than smile.
Evil Eye's men were shook up, but they weren't about to let on.
The very next day,
Dismal Dan!
Devilish Dick!
A dreadful day.
rowing to Brimstone, yelling like crazy men and shooting wild. Windows shattered and citizens scattered. Then Lightning Larry showed up. He never warned them. Never even stopped smiling. Just shot 3 little bolts of light.
Zing, zing, zing!
Hit those outlaws right in the heart. Larry's shots knocked the outlaws to the ground. They lay there trying to figure out what hit them. Then, they got up and looked around.
Looks like we did some damage, boys.
Said Dismal Dan.
Oh, nobody got hurt!
Said Devilish Dick.
We better get to work and fix this place up.
Said Dreadful Dave. They spent the rest of the day apologizing to everybody and replacing windows. Then, for good measure, they picked up all the trash in the street.
Evil Eye McNeil had lost 3 more of his meanest men.
And he was furious.
He'd decided to do something really nasty.
The next day,
Stanky Steve!
And Sickin' and Sid.
walked into the 79th National and Savings with guns in hand. They wore masks.
But everyone knew who they were from the smell.
Stick up your hands!
Said Stinky Steve.
Give us all the money in your vault.
Ordered Sickening Sid.
They were just backing out of the door with the money bags when Lightning Larry strolled on by.
Didn't even slow his step.
Just shot those bandits in the back.
Zing, zing!
Went right through to the heart. The puzzled outlaws stopped and looked at each other.
Seems a shame to steal the money of hard-working cowboys.
Wouldn't want to make their lives any harder.
They holstered their guns, walked back to the teller. They plunked the money bags right down on the counter.
Now you keep that money safe.
Then they pulled out their wallets and opened up accounts.
That was the last straw for Evil Eye McNeil. It was time for a showdown.
The next day at high noon, Larry was sipping lemonade at the Cottonmouth Saloon. Evil Eye burst through the doors and stamped up to him.
I'm Evil Eye McNeil.
Well, Evil Eye, can I buy you a lemonade?
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Oh, I don't know. Seems pretty spacious to me.
I'll be waiting for you down by the Okie Dokie Corral.
And Evil Eye stamped out.
Larry finished his lemonade and walked out into Main Street. Evil Eye was waiting for him, but Evil Eye wasn't alone. There, on either side of him were
Raunchy Ralph, Grimy Gray's creepy cow.
Moldy Mike, Lousy Luke, and Gruesome Gus. And not one of them looked friendly.
Draw.
Said Evil Eye.
All of us citizens of Brimstone were lining Main Street to see what would happen.
Larry was still smiling, but we knew even Larry couldn't outshoot all those outlaws together. Just then, a voice came from the Cottonmouth Saloon.
Like some help, Larry?
One-minded.
Out stepped Crooked Kurt. Right behind him were Dismal Dan, Devilish Dick, Dreadful Dave, Stinky Steve, and Sickening Sid.
They all took places behind Larry.
Hello, Evil Eye.
Called Kurt.
Traitors.
Yelled Evil Eye.
Draw.
Said Larry with a smile. Evil Eye and his men drew their guns.
But Larry and his friends were an eye blink quicker. Their guns fired 7 little bolts of light.
Zing, zing,
Zing,
zing,
zing, zing, zing, zing.
Hit those outlaws right in the you-know-what.
Yippee!
Yelled Evil Eye. He shot in the air.
Zing!
There was no bang, no bullet, just a little bolt of light.
Alright, man, let's clean this town up once and for all. Sing, 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 sing,
And before we conduct the cover,
Larry and the evil eye had turned their guns on the others.
sing, 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 sing.
bullets flew everywhere. No one was spared. Not a man, woman,
Poor child.
Yay! You never saw such a happy crowd.
We all rushed around
And pumped their hands.
and hugged each other. Then the musicians got out instruments and we had dancing too. Main Street was one huge party.
All the rest of the day.
And on through the night.
We never drank so much lemonade in all our days. With all the commotion, only a few of us saw Larry right out into the sunset.
Can't say where he went. Can't say what he's doing now.
But we bet he still aims for the heart.
Zing!
That's it.